Good morning, YouTube family. This is Iris, part my shadow. I just wanted to give you guys a preview of what the garden looks like in the before. So this is week 2 of Project Cleanup and Get Started. Usually I try to have my garden ready for enjoyment by the end of May, but this year schedules are going to be tight, so I'm actually trying to have it ready by May 1st, which is a little hilarious here in Buffalo because we can still get snow in April. But I'm going to try to launch my garden by May 1st. As you can see here, our 2 arborvitaes have transitioned, and we'll be looking for something to accentuate our front window here. And then this lattice will cut to shape. I've already brought out the cushions because my mom is here and she really enjoys sitting on the porch. So 58 degrees in Buffalo is like 71. So in regular temperature. So I just started bringing out a couple of things, and I know this is very risque because it can still snow, and especially house plants don't particularly like the cold. But I just wanted to give you guys a view of what my initial startup is. I cut back the butterfly bushes, just a little trim on the Miss Kim lilacs, and then I have the golden lime, I can't remember, heucheras with the residuals of snowdrops. So for us, it's still early spring. So my tulips haven't bloomed, but this is my cleanup, Get Started. Again, this is week 2, day 2 of the effort to start pulling stuff out. You guys, this is my hydrangea shade garden lane, and when I say they got whooped on this winter between an ice storm, a blizzard, and just early winter, they were like, you know what? We out. So I did a hard prune on these, and although they're macrophalias, meaning they bloom on old wood and new wood, I'm just gonna have to heavily fertilize and hope for the best. So coming back here is, our intimate space. I'm grateful the arborvitaes weathered the storm, but you can see a little lean in it. So we have to decide if we're going to anchor them or not. Started just bringing out a couple of things and trying to prepare for early launch of the garden, but it allows me to get a head count, right? Like how many mesh materials I need, how many hanging pots, floral arrangements I need to prepare for. Those are my 7 cream display pots, and then I have 6 more smaller ones. So I'm gonna have pots inside the raised bed. These are the winter sowing efforts, and this is a pot of garlic actually. And then my lower level beds, I took out the weed preventing sheet that we had in there because it was becoming more and more visible. No matter how much mulch I put down, it literally just kept its head sticking out. So I pulled that up, and I'm gonna put preen down. And then because winter came so early and aggressively, we took the leaf foliage from the front yard and put it in this Weigelia's ground level space. I might actually take some of the leaves from here and put in the garden bed for the edible garden, but just taking inventory of what is currently and then what I still need to work on. It's a lot of work, but it's a labor of love because I really enjoy gardening. So I know my family loved on me real hard by tolerating my passion for gardening. These are the boxwoods, but it's not everybody's labor of love. So I'm gonna give all of my family a respite and just do this as I can, and whenever possible. I know they'll help me, but this is my Japanese maple. This is what's left after the ice storm. All the branches just subsided, and this was a standard, so I'm not sure what to expect from that or what we're gonna do with that. But things are slowly starting to wake up. We may have a very nice tulip display this year, but I've cut back all of the hydrangeas, mostly the hydrangeas, but here is the cleanup effort here. I really am going to try a different type of ground cover for the raised bed garden. I really didn't know what to select, so I think this year I'll try hay, and then getting the drip irrigation properly spaced for our edible garden. This is the portion that we usually do our potatoes and onions and asparagus in. This is a blueberry shrub that I will prune and clean up, but everything is in wrappers. So this morning I took a little time because our utility space downstairs in the basement looked like that closet that you don't open the door. So I just started pulling out some of the garden materials so that space could live a little. But then these are our fruit trees, and you can see the potential of everything, right? It's right there. It's so close to becoming. And there is the risk of snow, so I shouldn't be too aggressive, but our timelines are tight this year, so I'm gonna do it while the getting is good. But I just wanted to show you guys what our early spring, mid-spring efforts look like, and then what our transition becomes. This will probably be just for me, but it's nothing like seeing the before, even if it's a couple of months before or from week to week. It's really amazing. So some true sweat equity, but the payback is so good. So again, just brought these guys out. A little risque, but thank you for taking a moment to see what the beginnings look like. This is, I want to say, about day 2 of true effort, but today's date is April 11th. I believe it's April 11th. And this is what we're dealing with. Get ready, everybody. The season is about to begin. We'll see if I'm running out here with frost fabrics in a little while, but thank you so much for taking the time to view this video. Please click like and subscribe to see what it's like to garden in Zone 6A. And I will leave you with my poor heucheras. They tried. They're resilient. They probably would have bounced back, but that ice had them so leaned over, and it was really bad. So if someone wants them before the garbage is picked up, they're welcome to them. But this is what we're looking like in April of 2023. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Thank you.